Y'all want to hear some real spill? Well, ladies, this one right here is for you specifically. She cooked. She absolutely cooked. And shout out to tonight's conversation. I've had my fair share of opinions on their show. Certain people on their panel kind of be up there just pandering, and they're not really telling the whole truth. This woman right here, though, I never had an issue with in terms of her speaking her mind. She always seemed to be pretty fair. She has a message for you. Let's talk about it.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Do I have any other people in the audience who want to be a wife? I'm going to have a deep conversation with y'all right now, okay? And I'm going to try not to go too deep. You have to prepare yourself to be a wife. If you want to get into your Ruth era, you have to get out of your Jezebel era. Let me say this real quick. I'm going to be biblically sound for just a minute. If you're not a believer, cover your ears. If you want to get into that space of really being a virtuous woman, the behaviors that you have, even in dealing with somebody, should be leading that person closer to God. But if you are playing with a person and toying with a person's emotions, if you all are not even equally yoked, you all don't even have the same value or the same desire or the same purpose, leave them alone. Because if you are to prepare yourself for a wife, then you can't be making foolish decisions. That's all Proverbs, baby. You got to get into your word, honey. I understand. I know it's always a fun time to say, hey, let's do this, let's date, let's do all this stuff. But every time you are connecting with a different person, you are connecting with their demons as well. You don't want to keep on attaching these things onto you, because when your husband does find you, then he has to navigate all of these demons. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. I know y'all like to have a good time. It's the reason why I don't talk about on this panel. I know y'all like to have a good time and y'all want to talk and everything like that. I'm not about to tell you to be sexually immoral. I'm not about to tell you to do that, because sexual immorality will get in the way and deter you from your husband actually finding you. I encourage you to truly start working on yourself, working on your faith, working on your insides. I said just yesterday, the Bible tells us to adorn ourselves. That means on the inside of us. I'm not talking about the physical and what you have in your clothes and your status. On the inside of you, where will he be able to find and see God in you? Because that's what a man is supposed to be able to find when he finds his wife. Baby, I understand you young, and I know people always tell you enjoy your youth, and you absolutely should, but be wise in your youth as well.
He told me that he was a believer, and then recently he said he was an atheist.
Let me tell you something. If a person, baby, just listen to me, honey. Come here, y'all. Hold on for a second. It don't matter what a person says. It matters what they model. Pay attention to what it is that they're modeling, and don't be no fool, honey. As soon as he told you that, move on. Stop connecting. Don't make foolish decisions, baby. The Bible tells us about being a fool, honey. Please read Proverbs, baby. Okay.
Look, man.
Yo, hold up. We gotta give her her due. She absolutely fucking cooked. She cooked. A lot of y'all not gonna like this, but I'm gonna tell you, this is for the OnlyFans models, for the corn industry, for the feminists, and for the know-it-all life coaches. This is for every single one of you pandlers, you grifters, for every single one of y'all bitter, broken T app users. Everything that she is speaking on is exactly what you should be focused on. You're too worldly. At the end of the day, you're too worldly. Everything that dictates your worth and value is directly tied to your possessions and the level of attention you get based on your attractiveness. whoever has been in your life did not align properly with what was supposed to be passed along to you. You were given misinformed information. You were shown things that threw you off, that conflicted with truth, that conflicted with honor, that completely changed and shifted the way you perceive the world as it is. You're living in delusion. You're being manipulated and controlled and lied to. Everything that we absorb and don't dispose of that is toxic ultimately becomes the manifestation of choices that were created internally. So all of the unfortunate that you have, large majority of it is because of us. A lot of the things that we suffer is because of us. When she said that a man is looking inwardly at if there's any identifiable traits of holiness within you, do you understand what she was talking about? See, you can sit up here and dress to size and things can fit your body successfully proportionate to your curvature, and you can have a nice face and pretty eyes, a voluptuous backside, but if your energy and your spirit and your personality does not reflect the teachings that is within the doctrine, and you don't live that life, you can never ever maintain or obtain the permanent access to think that which would bring you more abundance, peace, joy, love, finances, romance, all of that. If you don't have that in you, you just wasting your breath in all your pursuits. Which is exactly why the world is in the state that it's in right now. I can attest to it. I know exactly what she was referring to. It goes hand in hand. That's why when someone says you have to be equally yoked, you need to pay attention to the definition, what that really means. Try the spirit by the spirit. If you really want the honest truth, you're living worldly. And everything of the world is temporal. Who's living inside of that vessel that you occupy with you? Who raised you in the spirit? Who raised you mentally? Who do you idolize? Who is the one that is being honored based on how you live? Your body movements, your evaluations of people, of yourself. Who are you praising? Who is your life being dedicated to when you do the things that you do on a regular basis, internally and externally? You can't look at nobody else. You're going to have to look at yourself, because everything is not a finger pointing contest. Shout out to her, man. She absolutely fucking cooked. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Nobody is trying to be attached to someone who has attachments to other attachments attached to other attachments. People walking around with all types of demonic shit on them. Nobody wants to have that passed on to their lineage. We're trying to stop and destroy these generational curses. But a lot of y'all are continuously trying to keep holding on to them. That's not going to work. Sorry. Time to do some self-reflecting.